All right, in this video, we're going to be doing a taste testing of a batch of date wine that we did 12 months ago. It's now that time to find out if this was worth the wait. Hi, I'm Charles and welcome to DIY Fermentation, your site for doing fermentation on a shoestring budget. Okay, from the onset, a few particulars about this particular bottle of wine. One, it's clear, which is always a good sign from my personal taste. Born date 4/20/21, 12 months ago. Came in an AVB of 16%, which is kind of high for my taste. Preferring something in the 13% range or less, and it's been pasteurized. Which, by the way, if you're kind of new to my channel, since I don't use sulfites, to stabilize the wine, I do use pasteurization. The only real detriments to using pasteurization is that, yeah, you are introducing higher heat, and even though you're effectively killing the yeast, which is the important part, you're not actually killing any residual bacteria that might have survived the heat for long-term storage. So oxidation might also become a problem if you're planning on saving this thing for years and years and years. But since we're doing country-style wines, which are drunk usually within 2 years on average, that's not really a concern. However, with that being said, let's see. We're gonna go ahead and crack open the bottle. If I can do one of these taste testing videos in less than 5 minutes, that would really be nice. But usually that's not been the case. It's one of these big long corks. Move that out the way. Let's see if I'm lucky this time. Not quite. There we go. All right, let's pour us a little bit of a glass. This wine has been back sweetened, by the way, as most of my wines are during bottling, but that was like months ago, so I have no recollection of what this actually tastes like. Yeah, that 60% alcohol is up front and center on this one. This is a wine that you're more or less going to be drinking. If you've got a 16% ABV, you're drinking for effect, not so much for taste. Yep. Well, let's see. The date flavor comes through. Second to the flavor of the alcohol, I'm afraid to say. I back sweetened it fairly nicely for my taste. In terms of acidity, which has always been my initial problem while I'm learning how to adjust the balances for acidity, usually they end up going down. I would have to say yeah, this wine is not that much different from most of the wines that I did a year ago, where I needed to adjust the amount of acidity downwards a notch. So depending on how much, and I use lemon juice as my citric acid blend substitute, whatever I use, I'll probably end up cutting that by half. I think by this time I was down to half a lemon squeezed. I would probably reduce that to about a quarter of a lemon. That should be just about right. The amount of tannin feels right. Even though there's a bit of dryness at the back end, it's not harsh. It's actually fairly smooth at 12 months. Yeah, it's actually fairly smooth. If I want to keep this one a short video, I'll just simply say that unlike my previous video on that coffee wine, this is one that I could see myself making again. Probably with a little bit less alcohol next time, but I can see myself as making this one again. Pour myself a small bottle because I've got things to do later on. Yeah, I'd say if you're a fan of dates, the date wine is actually one to consider. It's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad at all. I will give this one a thumbs up in terms of the wines that I make. Probably could see myself making this one again. Might be a while because I have other projects to involve myself in, but no, keeping this as a short video, the date wine, 12 months in, definitely a thumbs up. It's not one of my favorites, kind of thumbs up, but it kind of ranks up there to the point where if I'm looking for something a little bit different than my usual wines and meads, then I can do a blind grab of this particular bottle and not feel bad about it. Okay. So there we go. If you like what you see here, please click on the subscribe and notify buttons so I can continue doing more of these videos. And until the next video, I'll see you again.